3 most depressing cities in Britain. When we think of Britain, images of rolling green hills, historic landmarks, and vibrant cities often come to mind. However, beneath this picturesque facade lies a reality for some cities that struggle with economic hardship, social issues, and a general sense of gloom. In this video, we delve into the most depressing cities in Britain, exploring the factors that contribute to their somber reputations. From declining industries to rising crime rates, these cities face challenges that impact the daily lives of their residents. Join us as we uncover the stories behind Aberdeen, Bradford, and Canterbury. Aberdeen, the Granite City's Gloom. Aberdeen, often called the Granite City for its grey stone buildings, is a place that evokes both awe and sorrow. Historically, it thrived on the back of the North Sea oil boom, offering high wages, global investment, and economic prosperity. For decades, oil companies made Aberdeen their UK headquarters, bringing jobs, infrastructure, and prestige. However, with oil prices plummeting in the 2010s and the broader shift toward renewable energy, Aberdeen has faced a steep economic downturn. As companies scaled back operations or moved elsewhere, job losses became widespread. Thousands of skilled and semi-skilled workers found themselves unemployed or forced into lower-paying roles. The knock-on effect on the local economy has been significant. Once busy high streets have seen a rise in shuttered storefronts, and retail footfall has dwindled. As opportunities dried up, a growing number of young professionals chose to leave the city in search of better prospects elsewhere. Adding to Aberdeen's gloom is its harsh climate. Long, grey winters and biting North Sea winds create a naturally bleak atmosphere. The city experiences fewer hours of sunshine compared to the UK average, which contributes to an increased prevalence of seasonal affective disorder, SAD. It's no coincidence that mental health services in Aberdeen report higher than average cases of depression and anxiety, particularly in the winter months. Culturally and socially, the city has struggled to redefine itself. Although there are efforts to rebrand Aberdeen as a hub for renewables and tourism, progress has been slow. Initiatives like the Aberdeen Art Gallery renovation, the new Tika Arena, and attempts to revamp Union Street aim to draw visitors and residents alike. Moreover, social isolation is a concern. The city's geographic remoteness and weak transport links have contributed to feelings of detachment, especially for young people and the elderly. Public transport remains limited, and travelling to or from other major UK cities is expensive and time-consuming. However, Aberdeen still offers a high quality of life for some, with easy access to scenic coastlines, outdoor activities, and historic attractions. Despite the challenges, it's worth noting that Aberdeen retains many strengths. The University of Aberdeen provides world-class education, and the surrounding natural scenery, including beaches, cliffs, and countryside, offers moments of escape and beauty. Cultural festivals and community events bring people together, helping foster a strong local identity. Nevertheless, the combination of economic downturn, mental health struggles, isolation, and slow regeneration has left many to label it as the most depressing place to live in Britain. Bradford, a city struggling with its past and present. Bradford, located in West Yorkshire, is a city with a complicated legacy. Once a titan of the Industrial Revolution, its booming textile industry made it one of the richest cities in the UK. However, the decline of manufacturing in the late 20th century hit Bradford hard, leaving it with a host of socio-economic issues that continue to plague it today. Unemployment remains a major problem. The collapse of major industries left a void that has not been fully filled, and while there have been efforts to attract new businesses, job creation has been uneven. Certain areas of the city have unemployment rates significantly higher than the national average. This has had a ripple effect on education, housing, and public health. Crime is another concern. Bradford has consistently appeared in surveys and reports as one of the most unsafe cities in the UK. Violent crime, drug-related offences, and antisocial behaviour are more prevalent than in many other British cities. However, it's important to recognise that strong neighbourhood watch schemes, youth clubs, and community policing have had a positive impact in many local areas. The city is known for its diversity, which brings both strengths and challenges. The 2001 race riots were a wake-up call that highlighted tensions, but since then, many local initiatives have worked to foster greater understanding and cohesion. Bradford's multicultural population contributes richly to its food, festivals, and arts scenes, offering a unique and vibrant cultural experience. Urban decay is visible across parts of the city. Crumbling estates and underfunded public services point to a need for deeper investment. Regeneration schemes like the Broadway Shopping Centre and the City Park have brought much-needed revitalisation to the city centre. Upcoming projects tied to its status as UK City of Culture 2025 are expected to spur further growth and tourism. Bradford also has significant assets. It's surrounded by the stunning Yorkshire countryside, making it an attractive location for those who enjoy nature. The Alhambra Theatre, National Science and Media Museum, and a range of independent art spaces make it a cultural hotspot. Though Bradford still battles economic and social challenges, it has a strong community spirit and is full of potential. With the right support and continued regeneration, it may yet emerge from its long shadow. Still, for many, the lingering effects of decline place it among the more troubled cities in the UK. Canterbury, historic charm masking modern struggles. Canterbury, in Kent, is world-renowned for its stunning cathedral and medieval streets. It paints a postcard-perfect image of English heritage, making it a magnet for millions of tourists each year. However, behind the charming facade lies a city grappling with modern challenges that significantly affect its residents. One of the most pressing issues is the rising cost of living. Canterbury has become increasingly unaffordable for many locals, particularly young people and low-income families. With the influx of tourists and students from nearby universities, demand for housing has surged. This has led to inflated rents and property prices, forcing many to live on the outskirts or relocate entirely. Public services are also under strain. The city's infrastructure was not designed to cope with the level of foot traffic it now receives. As a result, residents often face long waiting times at GP surgeries, congested roads, and overcrowded public transport. Local shops and services have shifted to cater more to tourists than to residents, causing a loss of community spaces and traditional businesses. Crime, while not rampant, has seen a modest increase. Reports indicate rises in petty theft, drug use, and antisocial behaviour, particularly in the city centre. However, community safety programs and a visible local police presence have helped keep more serious crime relatively low. Residents also benefit from a strong sense of local activism and neighbourhood cooperation. Culturally, Canterbury faces a balancing act between heritage and modern living. While tourism brings income and jobs, it also raises concerns about commercialisation and loss of local character. Some residents feel that the city is becoming more of a visitor attraction than a functioning hometown. But on the upside, the city remains a hub for arts and theatre, with frequent events, exhibitions, and music festivals. Mental health issues are quietly rising too, particularly among the elderly and students. Loneliness, financial pressure, and academic stress are common complaints. Yet, organisations like Mind and the Canterbury Wellbeing Cafe offer essential support and outreach for those in need. Canterbury does have many positive attributes. It boasts top-rated educational institutions such as the University of Kent and Canterbury Christchurch University. Green spaces like Westgate Gardens and Blean Woods provide natural escape within city limits. The River Stour offers scenic walks and boat tours, adding to the charm. So, while Canterbury faces legitimate concerns around cost of living and urban strain, it remains a desirable place for many, especially for those drawn to its blend of history, education, and picturesque surroundings. Nevertheless, these very contrasts contribute to its place among the three most depressing places to live in Britain, as residents try to balance pride in their city with the challenges of everyday life. Thank you for joining us in exploring the most depressing cities in Britain. These cities, each with their unique challenges, highlight the complexities of urban life in modern Britain. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.